It says this meeting is being live streamed. By staying in this meeting, you consent to being live streamed. Anyone with access to the live stream can watch or share with others. So everybody has to click got it.
Yeah. Hello, Divina.
Wow, so now it is live streaming on my YouTube channel.
Yep.
That's awesome. So if we get the capacity of 100, we won't have any problem. People can watch it on my YouTube channel, which is called Lynn Nakamoto. So it's easy.
Yep.
Right, that was easy to do.
Yeah. And later on, you can figure it out and then send it to my own YouTube channel.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know if you can live stream to multiple YouTube channels. That was, we have to find
No,
out.
let's not even get that headache now because I'm still learning. Let's do it and then we can.
Nice that it's live streaming, so that's good. Let's see. Davina's here. All right. Hi, Davina. She is now co-host. Now we're waiting for who? Esther and Karine.
Esther and Karine.
And Karine.
Yes. Where is, okay, Brady is here.
Yeah, I made
Yes.
her co-host. So we should see some people popping in.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I can't unmute earlier. I can
morning.
unmute them out. So
Have the setting so that only co-hosts and hosts can unmute at will. Everybody else, if
oh, okay,
they're unmuted,
awesome.
raise their hand and then we'll recognize them.
Okay, so how do I load up the background?
Click on the armor, which is the green armor on the upper left side of your screen.
Screen armor.
So in the main screen, there's an armor in green with a check mark in it. Upper left.
I don't.
So you know where all
Oh,
of our images show?
you know what? On my screen, there's no armor. Huh?
No armor?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Huh.
I don't see. Is it under more or is it under?
I don't know, but what I forgot what I got to do too. I got to put in the image. If you guys want this background, I'm going to put it in the webinar chat and you can use it. It's called One Global Background. So you folks should see it right now. You can click on it.
Oh, yeah, I see it. So what do I do?
You it says you can open it, I think. Try click. Oh, I think you have to download.
Okay.
There's a
Okay, so it's download. Okay.
then when you finish downloading, you still got to put it on your thing by clicking on the upper left hand side of where we're chatting. There's a green armor.
Huh.
Oh, the other way you can do it, I think there's another way too. You click on the three dots, where your name is.
Okay. Yeah, the chat. Okay.
Virtual background. See that? When there's
The
three dots,
dots in the chat.
so in your image, you are in a rectangle, right? Your image is showing in a rectangle, your video.
Oh, yeah, yes. Uh-huh.
Three
Okay.
dots. Click on the three dots.
Okay.
Click on choose virtual background. And if you can also rename yourself in that same menu, there's a rename. So if you can put your first name, last name, and country.
Huh. Mine doesn't have virtual background. It has rename, then high self view, spotting everyone, Huh,
Oh,
maybe I do need, it's okay. Maybe I do need to upgrade it.
yeah, no problem. So everybody, there's the backdrop, which I'm using here. It's in the chat. So all you got to do is click on it. There should be like a down arrow. Click on the down arrow, and then you'll be able to save it and then put it as your background if you want to do it. It's optional, but you're. So let's see. Brady's here already. Karine and Esther, right? We're waiting for. Karine. Right. So if you'd like to, you can always watch or send people to the YouTube live, which is streaming right now. My channel, which is called Bin Nakamoto. You can feel free to bring people.
Hi, Lane. Is it possible to share the link, your YouTube link,
Yeah.
where people can be able to find it?
So I'll click the share button. Copy.
Okay.
Thank you for asking for that. That was a logical request right there. Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
going to put it right here for everyone. Let me try again. A lot of people like to watch on YouTube, which is great. Let me try again. It's not letting me copy. Try again. Welcome to everybody. Good to have you here.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Happy Sunday.
Yes. Happy Soulful Sunday. Thank you for being here. Beautiful Divina. Thank you.
Happy to be here. I'm excited.
Yes.
YouTube. Live stream. Let me try again. I'm trying to paste it wasn't pasting into the chat. Think it worked. Okay, can you guys try it? See if the live stream link works, please. Let us know. Let me unmute people so they can say. They can't even tell us if it worked. So did
Yes, it does. I see it.
oh, good. So you see it playing?
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful.
Great. So if we have an overflow over 100, and it's easy to share the YouTube. Unmute people so they can say. They can't even tell us if it works. They can just go straight to it.
Yes, it does. I see it.
Wonderful. Okay. So we've got 44 watching on my channel, Lynn Nakamoto channel. That's really nice. It's a good group right there, Yvonne.
Right. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your help. You and Divina, you guys are just my champions.
No problem.
My pleasure.
Okay, so are we, okay, so we got, are you wanting to wait for Karine and
In order not to keep people waiting, we just give over 5 minutes and then we can begin. They can join later, or maybe they're finding some difficulties with internet or whatever. They can join later so that we respect people's time. Thank
Right.
you.
Okay. So we asked that if you know people who would love to benefit from this webinar and the sharing that's happening, that you go ahead and you can share the YouTube link or the actual webinar link, either one.
Yes.
Share the blessings. And then when, remind me to record, or you can record. There's a, under the more button, there's a record to the cloud. You can do that, Yvonne, when you want to start recording.
Okay. What is, let me see.
Rush on the recording. It's when you're good and ready, you know.
Yeah, I know. I just want to know where to get it because I'm learning from you guys.
Under more.
More. Okay, good.
Yeah, go check it out.
Okay. Okay, I'll only press on it when it's ready, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Thank you.
Then we have closed captioning available for you guys if anybody wants. Hi, John.
Yeah, closed captioning. That's good.
Hello, hello.
Oh
John.
my God. I'm glad, John. Thank you for being here, John.
Want to have him help in the chat? He can help in the chat, you know. Yvonne.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you, John.
Appreciate
Good
it.
morning, John.
Let's make him co-host.
Good morning, good morning.
So what John was going to do is just help with the webinar chat. Make sure
Mhm.
that people know what to do in the chat. Thank you, John. Hello, Ruben. Ruben says hi to me. Bay Ruben May in Dubai. He's so lucky he's in Dubai. Welcome, Bay.
Thank you, Auntie Lynn. Greetings to everybody.
Thank you
Good
for being
morning.
Mama Yvonne. Mama
Thank you for
Yvonne, good
being
morning.
here. Oh my God, I'm happy to see these beautiful faces.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put the link, the webinar link in my YouTube channel in case people want to come to.
Your headphones aren't connected.
Oh, Esther is here. Wonderful.
Hi, yes, are we here? Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome,
Good to
Esther.
see
Thank
you.
you. Yes,
lovely.
welcome.
So this is the Esther who is going to be a co-host, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make her co-host.
Oh, come on, Karen. Waiting for Karen now. Brady is here already.
Yep, we're rolling. Okay, let's see, Esther. There you go.
Wow.
All right, Esther, you're now co-host.
Thank you, Sister Lynn. I'm happy to see you here.
Your voice is so cheery. I love it.
She and Divina have been helping me throughout.
Wait, I need to, you know, there's a share button. It says more, and there's an invite button. and then it says copy invitation so that I can put it in the YouTube. There we go. I think I put it. Oh, it won't let me put the whole thing in. Okay, that's good to know. And then the passcode, PASSCODE. Putting, feel free to join us on telling them they can come to the actual webinar, the YouTube people.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, I just told them they can hop on to the actual webinar if they want to. Right. Wow, we have a good crowd here today. And we are excited, right, Yvonne, because this is our very first One Global Movement meeting. Very, very first. And that's always exciting. All right, I see familiar faces here as well. Lovely. Yvonne, do you mean to be muted? Yvonne, are you trying to talk to the group? Because you're muted.
Sorry, guys, I was just answering a call.
Righty, no problem.
But people are trying to join from abroad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So they can come on through the YouTube link.
Yes, yes. That's what I've been sending them messages. They should come through the YouTube link.
All right. Yeah, we want your folks to be here, Yvonne.
They will. They will. This is just the beginning, but look at the crowd now. This is just the beginning, guys. And great things are coming.
Yeah, we got 67 people in the YouTube
Wow.
live, and we've got 32 of us here in the webinar. And this
Wow.
is the beginning.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Sister Comfort is here. Thank you so much, sis.
Hello, hello.
Thank you.
So for our YouTube people, the webinar link is pinned in our YouTube live, and then the passcode is so easy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Figured that would be easy for everybody.
Thank you for being here, Yasmin.
Awesome.
Glad to be here.
Yes, thank you guys so much. We are in this together. Like Martin Luther King said, I may not be able to climb the mountain alone, but together we can reach a mountaintop.
That's right.
I'm off camera because I'm in the kitchen, please, but I'm here.
That's okay. It's
All right.
understandable. Family, number one.
Your voice comfort. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Okie dokie.
Maybe, I don't know, did you find it okay to put our own background on, or it was difficult?
Oh yeah, I will try.
Okay, thank you.
So Esther, what you do is you click the 3 dots.
I know what. I'll just get there.
Oh, you know how
I'm coming.
to do? Okay, if you know how,
I should have done this earlier.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. You can do it now too. And next time we're just learning. We keep just adjusting and changing things as we move along.
Let me see.
Lovely to see you all here.
Yes, thank you.
And we can, if you have friends, family who you know would want to be here, please feel free to invite them because they can come into the, hi Jane, I can hear you, Jane, good to have you. You can participate through the webinar itself or through the YouTube link, and the YouTube link is in the chat. I just posted in there. So you can feel free to share that YouTube link as well. And we have 68 in the YouTube live stream. Wow, that's fabulous.
Yep, that's wonderful.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is our
Welcome.
inaugural meeting of One Global Movement, and our speaker today is Yvonne Mundi. She's inviting folks over. This is our first meeting, so she's trying to bring in the people who really want to be here. So just hang tight because we will be starting shortly.
Thank you.
But yeah, feel share, you guys. Share. Spread the blessings. The numbers are going up. We have now 41 here. That's
Yes.
awesome. And we can also, let me do some sharing myself. Wow, it looks so nice in the YouTube channel. I can see, oh, I see you, Yvonne. John Barilla was sideways. He's still sideways. John, you're funny. All right. How's everybody?
Doing wonderful. Just watching and seeing how the people are getting in. This is a very beautiful thing. I'm just so happy. This is something that has been in the making for a long time. And I know that with beautiful people out there with beautiful hearts, we can make this happen.
Definitely. The first meeting is always the most exciting,
Yes, it is. It is. I can tell. And I feel it.
How you feel the first time and the
yeah.
it's in your tummy and that's priceless stuff, right?
Yes.
Wow, what a nice group we have here today.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep
Beautiful
sharing.
group.
Second to share.
Wow. Mr. Tieba, Alicia, Dora, Paul, Marek, Biot Tamelo. I see Mutayat, Surendra, Jane, Aminol Brady, our co-host. Sorry, I don't have good pronunciation, but I will try it my best. And I'm not able to pronounce all, but you all are welcome here.
Lovely.
Mr. Borilla, remember I told you you're my Uncle John. I have an uncle called John, and I'm glad that you're here to support me like he is supporting me too.
Oh, that's so nice. I think I remember that. Yeah, I didn't. Do you have an uncle named John? That's nice.
Yes. Yeah, he supports me a lot.
Oh, well, great. That's great. I'll
Yeah.
support you too.
Thank you. You're already there. Thank you. The room.
You guys belong to WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, Facebook groups. Feel free to share. You can also share it on your Facebook profile page. That's awesome.
And I have a link
Sharing the
tree
group,
too.
yeah.
Pardon?
No, I'm
LinkedIn.
just the link tree at the end, they can have the link tree link, so they can also go there. And it's a beautiful thing that we are using your platform, because Lynn, that platform is helping a lot. It's helping a lot.
Spreads the, yeah, so not right now we have 80 in my YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel is called Lynn Nakamoto, and I put the channel link in the chat that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
So feel free to share that YouTube link as well as the webinar link. Either one works. The more people that know, the better.
Yeah, when it's time, you let me know so we can record it to cloud. And you're gonna be the one to help me retrieve it and post it.
Yeah. When you're ready to roll, you let me know and we'll let you have the floor to begin with.
Okay. Are we ready to go, guys? I think we should go so that we respect everybody's time, because it takes a very big hearts to be here at this present moment when they could have been somewhere else for their
Yes.
families or doing other important things. So I think we should begin.
Okay, what we're going to do is, just so you guys know, to mute that sound, the background sound when people come in, there's lots of noise and sometimes they inadvertently unmute themselves. So what we're doing is we're saying you're not allowed to unmute yourself on your own. If you want to speak and it is an appropriate time to speak, you'll be able to raise your hand and then we'll recognize you and ask you to unmute. But this will keep the background sounds from interfering with the broadcast. So this is why we do that. That's for that reason only. All righty. So go ahead and you want me to click the record button, Yvonne?
Yeah, you can do that. Thank you.
Just go ahead and start right away, okay?
Wow, wow. My heart is just jumping. And thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here this morning.
Wait, I got to hit the record to the iCloud, to the cloud.
Okay, okay.
You're going to see it. It's going to show up and you'll know I'm recording.
Okay.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Welcome to One Global Movement, and Happy New Year to all of you. And good day, and thank you all for choosing to be here today with us. We highly appreciate you, and you are all welcome here. Be sure to subscribe, share, and turn on the notification button so that you don't miss out on subsequent episodes that will be coming up. So One Global Movement, and you start by subscribing to Lynn Nakamoto's YouTube channel. And at the end of the show, you also have a link tree with all the social media handles that you can also do that. So do whatever it takes, because this is a movement that is going to help change the course of humanity, especially as it pertains to our youths, particularly our young girls. So do whatever it takes. So, and spread the mission, spread the vision, the ethical standards and inspiration of One Global Movement show to all corners of the globe. And we can begin to educate, empower, encourage future generations, our youths, our young girls, to build generational wealth while living a life of leadership and purpose. We have learned through this journey of life that the more grateful we are, the more great things come our way, so that we can continue to be grateful. From our hearts, we are grateful to Mr. Ash Mufareh. Mr. Ash Mufareh has done something to an 11-year-old girl who is now speaking, that had these big dreams and that was working, was determined to realize his dreams, but did not know which direction to follow. But he came along and ignited the fire in me with a blessing of Onpassive. And I am so grateful to Mr. Ash Mufareh, the Onpassive family, everyone who is here today, Brady, Esther, Karen, Lynn, Divina, my Uncle John Parilla, everyone that is here today to support, and those that could not make it for one reason or the other, but I know that you are with us in spirit. I just want to thank you guys for everything. So why one global movement and why now? Why? So one global movement represents one family, one heart, one mission, one vision, a united front of women who have come together to speak as one voice to educate, uplift, and give hope to the world with a focus on youths, particularly our young girls. We are a part of all that is decent, loving, kind, and caring. This is just the beginning of what we have been called to do. We are the heart, the hands, feet, the masterpiece of one global movement, a movement called to self-educate and to take our unique stories to all corners of the world, and to share these stories and the resources that help us overcome our life's challenges with youths, especially our young girls. One global movement is here to build the kind of world that you and I want to live in. You and I want our children, our youths, our girls want to live in. Building Hopes and Dreams Global is a company that I found just to go there and see what I can begin to do to help our youths of the world, helping everyone, but with a focus on our youths, because as it is, as we can see, our youths are confused. They don't know where to turn. They are suffering in silence. But with you out there and me here and all of us together, we can do something that will begin to teach these youths. We can do it through OBLESS, Academy. A lot of the product that Onpassive is bringing to us, these are things that resources that we can use to provide the answers and solutions to the difficulties and the challenges that are plaguing our youths. I am a mother of 10, and I know what I'm talking about. And I know that for you to be here today, you know that this is something that we can come together to do, to educate our youths, particularly our young girls. Because I was in that place where no child should be made to be, but I was there. But because of that, I am determined for the rest of my life to serve youths, particularly young girls. So this dream has been ignited even bigger by the vision of Ash Mufareh, and together we're going to do it. The main goal here is to help our youths and young girls stay focused, stay empowered, stay encouraged, and to always believe in endless possibilities for themselves. And it is not just okay to just sit and be wishing and be praying without action. We need to take action, no matter how small those actions are. No matter how many times we fail. I fail a lot of times, but the one thing was that I was determined, under rain or sunshine, to do something that will help myself, because I realized that helping myself, educating myself, means I will be educating others that can stand up and do something for themselves, for their families and future generation, believing in themselves, knowing that if others have done it under nothing, they too can do it. To understand that there are no easy fixes to life, that the storms of life only come to make us stronger and wiser, that it is possible to realize their goals and their dreams, that we can think and fail our way to success. Failing is not a problem. It is a problem when you give up. When you fail, there is something that happens. As you fail, you continue to learn. As you fail, you learn. You step on top of those failures, and then you build yourself up to what God has called you to be. There is an old African proverb that says, and my grandmother taught us this proverb throughout our life, and I've carried it with me all along this journey. It says, if there is no enemy within you, the enemy outside can do you no harm. That means whatever you want to do, it's inside of you. It's not outside. No matter the negative chatters or the disturbance or whatever, if you do not believe in you, those things that come from within you, if you're not your authentic self, then you have given your power to outside. But if you don't, those things that are within you, that God created and put within you, you will use them and you will grow so that you can also educate and help others to grow. And Ronald Reagan once said, there are no constraints on the human mind and no walls built around the human spirit. There are no barriers to our progress except those that we erect. That means nobody can disturb you. Even if they do, so long as you've taken that decision, you have that determination, that persistence, that I will take action, and nobody can disturb you. When the time comes, you will break through and things will begin to happen. In the words of our president and CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, we want to lift up the lives of those around the world, and you cannot lift up humanity without a heart. And that is the reason why we are here today. Together, we can literally eliminate hunger, eliminate poverty, squalor, dirt, abuse, illiteracy, corruption, racism, discrimination, and all other emotional disturbances that plague our youths in particular, particularly our young girls that are living life from outside in instead of from inside out. When we educate our young girls through O Academy, when we help them to see the value in them through O Bless and other products, these young girls and youths will begin to do amazing things that tomorrow, somebody like me, when I go to rest, my final rest, I know that I have impacted millions of youths around the world. So that way, that circle of legacy, that love will continue so that they too can begin to do it to others. A little bit about ourselves. My name is Yvonne Mundi. I was born in Cameroon in West Africa, presently residing in the United States of America. I rescue youths in my village, particularly young girls. I was in a place where no child should ever be made to visit at 11 years old. But at that place, education saved my life. Education saved my life. That story will be reserved for another time because it's a long story. Under all kinds of abuse, all the scars all over my body, I was determined that I will get an education so that I will get that freedom and liberty, freedom and success, so that I can help other people get it. So I had dreams. I had very big dreams. I was beaten for even talking about my dreams. I was determined to build a home for my mother and my siblings, because that is one of the things that we were made to suffer from. We had a home, but that home was demolished. And me and my mother suffered a lot, and my siblings. I was determined to educate the youth of my village because the whole entire village came together to educate me. And I became the very first female child in more than 10 years in this little village in Cameroon of less than 100 people with a bachelor's degree. And it was a hard struggle. A lot of times I was doing farming, little marketing, doing whatever it took me to do so that I can acquire that education. And I did. And today, the youths of that village, they look up to me. They write to me every day. Not only the youths of that village, I was determined that I'm going to build a school, an IT school, and a polytech school with a huge library and a supper table attached to it, so that when the youths are going to school, they will have to eat. They will have books to read, because I was the kind that picked pieces of papers everywhere and I was reading, because I wanted an education that I was denied but forced into marriage at the age of 11. I was determined. And one day I watched this movie from the only TV owner in our village who was using a generator. And this movie talked about freedom and success in the United States of America. And I thought America was a place that I was going to walk and go there. And I was determined to walk and go there. But I did not know. I was beaten for talking about that. But my grandmother, who is watching from heaven, blessed me with a traditional mantle and said, you will go to the United States of America. She took me out of the home and pointed to the sky and said, do you see that big bird up in the sky? That big bird is going to take you to the United States of America. And I believed her. And I thought it was the actual physical bird that was going to take me to the United States of America. I did not know. But for some reason, because of the grace of Almighty God, I am in the United States of America, where I am sharing my unique story, so that this story can touch millions of lives around the world. It's hard, because I watch other young girls that were going through the same situation like me. They passed. And it is my determination to honor them, to respect them, because I'm alive, to do what they were supposed to be doing together with me. And I just want to thank you guys for being here. I had a lot of dreams, providing electricity, water to the village, building farm to market roads, and a lot of other things. So that is my unique story right there. And I just want to give the floor to my co-hosts, Esther, Karen, Brady, to also introduce themselves, because I just want to thank them so much. When I put this out there and I was looking for people, women who can come together with me so that we can take this legacy to the world, they were there for me, supporting me, and accepted to do this together. And today I have hundreds, thousands, and millions all over the world that are joining and are going to join to support this. So I will give the floor for the co-host to introduce themselves. But first of all, I also want to thank Lynn Nakamori and Divina, together with my co-host. You guys, I don't know anything about IT. I don't know anything about graphic designing, but what I do know is to read and to write and to advocate. But you guys came together to teach me. Thank you for your patience, the kind of endurance and patience that you have with somebody who is learning how to use the internet. As an adult, it's not easy, but you were so patient. I love you guys, and I thank you. And thank you guys for coming. Let me give the floor for these ladies to talk. Introduce yourself, ladies.
Okay, so you maybe want to pick people's names so that people know who's talking next. That'd be good.
Okay, Esther, you want to go next? I began this first with you, so you go next, Esther.
All right. My sister Yvonne,
Yes.
your story is really, really touchy. It's amazing. The first time I heard your story, I was overwhelmed. And that's the reason I have been supporting you through this, to make sure that we take this to the world. Because our mission, as she has pointed out, is to make sure that no person in this earth goes through what she has gone through. It's unbelievable, but it is true. So we are happy to have all this crowd with us to hear this unique story our sister Yvonne has told us. And we are willing and ready. Luckily, we found ourselves in the dream and mission of our dearly CEO. Ash Mufareh. So we are drawing inspiration from there to take this our unique story from our sister with our own story that also linked to hers to the world, so that this world will be a better place to live in, a place where everybody will live without fear or favor, a place where people will come out and relax and do things with one mind, one soul, one body, with one mission to make the world a better place. Like my sister pointed, a small introduction. I am Esther Chukwacha. I am married with 4 children. Originally, I'm from Nigeria, and I'm residing in the United Kingdom. So it is a good thing that we are coming together. It's a new thing we have started. You know, when things start newly, there will be some bottlenecks somehow, but we'll all get there. We have a mission, and that mission we must achieve. I will say welcome to you all. Thank you, Sister Lynn, for taking us through this. This is technology. We are not born with technology, but we will get there with all the help and support we are getting. Thank you so much, my beloved ones. God bless you for being here. Thank you. I leave the floor for another co-host to introduce themselves.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brady, are you there?
Yes,
okay, the floor
I'm
is
here.
yours.
Thank you. I'm really overwhelmed. I'm so happy. The amount of people I see here today, it's so exciting. I just can't believe it. Sister Yvonne, thank you so much for the opportunity, for the privilege. It's not been easy. We've got similar situations. And sometimes we don't even know where to turn to. At some point, you feel like the easy way out is the best way, which is not. You have no one to rescue you in certain situations. You have no one to talk to. Emotionally, you are down. You have no leader. You need to fight. You need to stand and be able to speak for yourself and build. Having you, it's a real blessing. We just want to thank Mr. Ash Mufareh for this wonderful opportunity. When he came online, it didn't take us time to accept the package he brought for us, because we saw it as a breakthrough. We saw it as a point of liberation, for us to be able to use it and liberate others in similar situations. It has not been easy. The situation is similar, and there are others currently going through the same thing, through the same situations. Others didn't make it in these hard times. Others have not been able to come out of the situations. But we thank God because we had the opportunity to be able to come out of the situation. And we thank God for the opportunity, for giving us a chance to speak up, to encourage. This is Brady here. I was born in Cameroon, currently residing in South Africa. Sister Yvonne, I'm strongly behind you. I'll be with you all the way until we see that everyone is liberated, until we see smiles on the faces of our youths all over the world. We'll make sure we go in and out of every place to ensure that the youths, the young girls, have a way out. God being our helper. Thank you, everyone, for making it possible to be here. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you so much, Brady. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are really supporting me. Sister Karine, the floor is yours. Take it away, sister. Karine, are you there?
I need to make her co-host.
Okay.
Let me find her. I don't see her.
I see her. Okay, maybe she's having some internet problem. Well, I'm just going to give a little introduction about her. She's one of our beautiful co-hosts with a big heart too, like Esther and Brady. And I know that together we can do this. They've been supporting me, giving me the courage not to give up. And here we are today. And I just want to thank you guys so much. And I'm just going to go ahead and just talk a little bit about what One Global Movement is going to be doing, and the policies and certain rules and regulations that we have put in place, because this is just an introductory meeting. So I'm going to give a quote from Nelson Mandela. Papa Nelson Mandela of South Africa said, "Education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the world." Not just classroom education, the education that we are having here today together like this. Community education, the education that Mr. Ash Mufareh is providing. Global education is what we need. Education saved my life. It was education of farming, education of marketing, classroom education, combined education from Brady, from Karen, from Esther, from Lynn Nakamoto, from Divina. That is real education, the type that comes from the heart. That is the education that we are going to take to the world. And George Bernard Shaw, another person, said, people are always blaming their circumstances for what they are. They're blaming their circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for circumstances. They look for what they want. And if they don't find what they want, what do? They make it. They create it. I have been fighting all my life. The odds are still there, but those odds now, I see them as stepping stone. Any dirt that gets thrown at me, I step on top of it and I keep moving. And that is what has brought me to this point. And I am so grateful. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what One Global Movement is all about: helping villages, communities, cities, countries around the world to educate our youths, our young girls, to inspire them, to encourage them with the resources that we have. They can be books. I am a full-time published author, and I keep publishing books because we need to get resources, these books, into the hands of youths, even children as young as they can be, even in the tummy of their parents. We want to make sure that these parents start reading and educating their children. What do you want for this baby that is inside your tummy? We read to them, because guess what? By nature, they hear you. They know what you're telling them. They know what you're feeding yourself with. Not just with, they know what you're looking at. They know what you're hearing. And we want to make sure that we do this to these children so that when they come out between the age of 1 and 5, they know what they're doing, let alone getting to the teenage age, the youths, they already know what they're doing. So how are we going to do this? We are going to do this by employing certain virtues and values. We're going to do this with love, with care, dignity, and respect, the kind of respect that comes only from our hearts, from within us. We are going to use the virtue of transparency in this show to communicate with others, because if you do not leave what you are teaching other people, you do not expect them to leave it. We're going to meet people at the point where they are, not judging, not criticizing, but seeing what we can do to uplift them, seeing what we can do to do something so they can learn a trade, or seeing what we can do to add to that tuition that their parents cannot. That is what we're going to be doing. The virtue of respect and pride and dignity to one another, virtue of teamwork. One Global Movement is going to exercise the highest virtue of teamwork. We're going to speak with one voice. We're going to look with one eye, hear with one ear, cry together, laugh together, spread the mission and the vision together, making sure that when anybody turns to us, either to just cry, or to just discuss, or to just talk, or to even just listen, that what they are listening to is unique, is universal, without any strings attached, without any discrimination of any kind. We were created as part of the same whole. And there is nobody who's an island upon themselves. Together, we can do this. And it takes somebody with a big heart, somebody who is selfless to do this. Because if you want to uplift humanity, our youths, particularly our young girls, that is the kind of virtue that we need to uphold. Cultivate a positive outlook, both internally and externally, nationally and internationally. Whether it is a village or it is a town, it does not matter. We are going to do this and holding each other accountable so that we know that we are doing the right thing. We are going to keep our promises. That means taking daily actions to, no matter how small they are, walking the talk and not just talking. Action speaks louder than words, putting everything into action. We're not going to say, oh, I'm doing this and that person is not doing. That is not the essence of this show. We're going to just do the best thing that we can do, and so that we can impact lives around the world. We're going to uphold strong character when it comes to one global movement, brands, helping others to thrive as we are thriving together with them, even help them to thrive better than us. Because as leaders, we are equipping and educating others to become leaders and even better leaders than us. That is who we are as one global movement. We will prioritize according to the scale of preference and importance. We are solution-oriented, reliable, and transparent. This show will turn all feedback into opportunities, no matter its negative outlook, in accordance with the values, vision, and mission of one global movement. One global movement will build mutual understanding and support for the movement's policies and discussions and answers to the challenges that the world might be facing as it pertains to education and other areas badly needed by the youths and young girls of today. So we will be speaking with one voice, like I said, respect, pride, and dignity. Serve our audience with professionalism, the kind of virtues that we want others to copy. Your comments, feedback are highly welcome and appreciated. Please go to Lynn Nakamoto YouTube for now and subscribe. And I just want to thank you for helping me to provide that platform for today. And you can go to Linktree. I will put it in the chat. HTTPS, I'll put it in the chat, and then you can go there. So if you have any comments, any question, whatever, anything to express, we are here to learn and to grow together. The floor is open for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Yvonne. You have really spoken our minds. What she has just told us is exactly what we stand for. One in one body, one soul, one agenda, all leading to unity, solution, 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 solution. That's what we stand for. And we thank God Almighty that we have Onpassive, that also have the same unique agenda as we have. Thank you, sisters. Anyone can contribute to anything if you want to say anything.
Co-host, do you have anything to contribute? Lane, Brady, if Karen is there, Divina, you guys, you can contribute, please.
Sure. Let's see. Yeah, you know, what's exciting is that we have started, you know, as Yvonne had spoken to me, she said, you know, we just have to start this webinar series. Hold on a second. So, you know, just starting with this webinar is a big thing, you know, according to Yvonne, got to begin somewhere, right? So even if we felt like maybe we weren't quite ready, we've started. And it's really just the beginning, which is exciting to me because there's so much more coming. You know, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And I think with this particular webinar series is going to really make, I feel, a global impact as more and more people become aware of the message that Yvonne is sharing with us. I think that it will resonate with everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from, your age, your background, none of that matters when we're talking about youth, particularly young girls. So thank you, Yvonne, for, you know, initiating this. It's something that is part of her very being. It's her mission in life. And I'm so grateful to be part of that. I want to help in any way that I can. And we know that many of you will want to become part of this movement. So thank you so much for doing this, Yvonne.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Lynn. We did not forget the presence of Sister Comfort and Mr. John Barilla. I'm sorry if I called your name wrongly. Yeah, if you and others, please, anyone. I can see some hands are raised.
Is Sister Comfort there? And Mr. John Barilla, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I think Sister Comfort has her hand raised, but perhaps she's away from the.
Yeah, I'm here. I was struggling to unmute.
There she is.
We made you a co-host, Comfort, so you can unmute at any time.
I'm in the kitchen. That's why I look this beautiful, guys. Sorry. Let me just shut. I just wanted to be sure that I'm the one. Yeah, thank you, Sister Yvonne. Thank you so much for the great initiative and your passion to help to do the humanitarian works, especially thinking about the young women, young girls. I think we cannot appreciate this enough. There is much, much more to do. Leaders of tomorrow, they say, or children of today, they say, are leaders of tomorrow. So what would become of our young ladies if we don't stand up for them, come to their aid now, rescue them? Tomorrow, the leadership of tomorrow would be lacking. It would not be complete without the presence of a woman amidst the young and powerful men out there. So we just appreciate that, and we just say that we are strongly behind you, sis. Go ahead. Thank you, Auntie Lynn, and everybody in the house.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, we have other hands up, Sister Yvonne.
Mr. Barilla, you are the uncle to grace this occasion.
Hi, yes, I don't have much to say other than I'm very happy to be here and support you all, and how important Yvonne's message is and what she's talking about today. I just admire what you're standing for and what you're talking about, and your own story is something that you're going to say a little more about, I think, at some other point. But that is always inspiring to me, and I just wish everybody the best, and I'm here to support you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You guys help me. It would call the hands that are up, please.
Yeah, we have Shaya Yogi Rajashan. I'm sorry the way I pronounce your name, if it's wrong.
And what we do is we hover over their name and we click the button that says ask to unmute, which I'm going to do now. So co-hosts, you know what to do. You hover over that person's name, click the ask to unmute button, and then they simply unmute.
Okay.
So Shayar, you can go ahead and unmute. So there's an unmute option now for you, Shayar. You just click on it and then you can speak. All right, while Shayar is figuring it out, we may want to go to Yasmin. Go ahead and speak, Yasmin.
Yes, I just would like to say, luckily it was Sundays and I met this amazing webinar. And Sister Yvonne, it's so inspiring. And also we've been so proud about Ash's vision, and to get also and to see you within Onpassive, somebody like you who has struggled and made the life and giving back to the world again, especially to the girls. I'm so honored and inspired. Thank you ever so much. If you need me, I'm here. I will just take this week, Stephen, to help you. Thank you ever so much. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Can you see the people there, Esther?
Repenies, can you unmute, please?
Who are you asking to unmute?
Rubenis?
Rubenis.
Right.
The Rubenite. The Rubenite.
Rubenite.
Thank you so much
Okay.
for pronouncing
Thank
it
you.
well. Rubenite,
It's
please
It's
unmute.
Be Ruben. I am actually Be Ruben in Dubai.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to partake in this webinar. And when Sister Yvonne was talking, I recognized herself in my auntie, my late auntie, who was a parliamentarian in Cameroon. She actually went through that. And my late dad saw her through school. And it has always been a burden. And I always search like-minded persons to share such stories, because I had sisters who had children when they were still young. And when those children grew up, they took life in another way. Very young girls. Some of them are dead today because of just lack, simple lack. When she was talking, I recognized her story with what young girls they go through in my village. I'm from Cameroon too. In my village, not only my village, my division, I recognize everything about that. And it has always been a burden in my heart to associate with people and appreciate our CEO, Mufareh, because right now I have been making contacts with some brand ambassadors also who are there in my division, trying to give them doctrine on how we can go about handling the girl child of tender age, not to get pregnant, to be focused for education, and to be serious with life. Because hardship out there brings a lot of dilemma, decadence in the communities. So I really appreciate what Sister Yvonne is putting up. And by the grace of God, we're going to go through it. It's not only about Africa. Many places, many third world countries, they go through such things. And I know with the vision of our CEO, we are going to go far and help the world and fix the world so that we leave it a better place before going. Thank you so much, Sister Yvonne.
Something? Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you. Can I just say a little something?
Yeah.
Yes, I just want to thank you for saying that it's not only in Africa, because when I was transitioning to the United States, I was so happy that, what I experienced in my village in Cameroon, I wasn't going to experience it here. But coming to realize that what plagued me and a lot of other young girls in that village and youths is the same pandemic in the United States of America. It comes at different levels, in different sizes. But the thing is, a lot of communities around the world, global communities, a lot of government, they try to mask things as though things are okay. We tend to look outside instead of inside. So I realized that this thing is not just in Cameroon. It's not just in third world countries. It is everywhere. We need to educate our young girls. The policies, the TV, a lot of things that are going on are things that are not investing in our young girls and youths. They are helping them to take a different turn in life. It is up to us, the parents, the families, and people who have put their lives to make sure that we help these people. Because no child should go through what they're going through. They're going through even in this country. I go in universities and schools and all over in radio stations. I want to be able to be educating these class of youth. I go to the University of Minnesota here, the youth story is the same. They're saying the same thing. And I am looking forward to building what is called passionate courses, so that when these youths, they are about to go to school, or when they come out of school, they know that there is a job waiting for them, a job that they love, not something that they're just doing because they just want to get by with life. And if they want to establish a business, they know that, they know what they love to do as a business. So when they get out of school, they already have that business to go into. That way, they are not roaming the streets and being taken advantage of by others. So this thing is a global pandemic. We need to come together. The media is not helping, but portraying what they want to portray for political and personal reasons. We're not getting into that. We're going to do what is authentically right, what is naturally right for our youths, particularly our girls. The Hollywood is certainly not helping us, but we can help. And I'm glad that you guys are here today. I am really grateful, because even if I were to depart this world today, I know that there are great minds out there like you that will continue this mission to the world. We owe it to ourselves, it's our responsibility to do it. We cannot die without doing it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Yvonne. Should I go ahead with the next person?
Sure.
I think we have Sister Winnie K from the United Kingdom. Can you please unmute?
Good evening and good afternoon, according to the time you have. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, thank you. Right now, I'm somewhere, maybe I won't be very visible on the video, but yes, I just want to greet all of you. Happy New Year to all of you. I haven't met Yvonne, the first time I'm seeing her, and I've met Lynn, I've met other, members of Onpassive. And I just want to, I'm so excited. And when I saw this link sent to me, I felt the excitement. I didn't know what it is, but as our sister is, unfolding this vision, immediately we can see the favor of God. You can tell this is something great that is going to happen because of the response. We can see the great response, and that's the key. So congratulations for this. I know where you're coming. I can feel the passion that you have because of your journey, of your experience. And that is what is going to be very key, because we have, this is a platform that is going to raise this agenda, this vision, this project to another level. We know many, I come from Kenya, but I'm based in UK. And this is, we are resonating with you because we were wondering where sometimes we can start. But we thank God for the platform that is available now for us to join you, as you have done a very good job of your research, the background that how you have even explained yourself, how you have introduced this project to us is excellent, is brilliant, and your approach, I believe, is very, very good. Thank you for the vision, and what I can say, you are speaking for, you become a voice for many of us. Sometimes because we have seen the need, because there is that need. I can talk of my country as well, and also even UK. I'm also a mother. I brought up a teenage girl in UK, and I've seen the challenges. But I thank God, God is faithful. And I have that experience of bringing up a teenage, from 5 years, and now she's She's 35 here in UK, and thank God she's turned out to be a responsible mother as well and bringing up a grandchild. So we know what you're talking about, the challenges of bringing up children. If it has not taken the hand of God, sometimes we don't know where they could be. Because even the system we sometimes depend on the system, but it really, we parents, we have to wake up, because the system these days, we look at it, I've been doing a research also in Kenya. The system, the education system, the children are going into the schools, and that's why even they're becoming worse. If you hear the things that are happening in schools with our young, even up to primary school, I'm telling you, if I share some things there of really what is the damage, in front of the teachers, in front of the school system, they are coming out to be really not what we expected as parents. So we really have to do more research and see what, through, coming together and see how, and especially after the pandemic, things have changed. And I believe this is a platform that will bring us together and, brainstorm. And because the education system, we depend on it, but it's not 100%. Yeah. So what can we do to alleviate the challenges that we are seeing our young people growing up in? And they are helpless. Some parents are helpless. The system is also helpless. There's nothing they can do sometimes. So may God give us more revelation, more understanding, more knowledge, and to change the situation. And we have seen the modern slavery, the many challenges our young people are going through. So I thank you, my sister Yvonne, and God bless you. And I want to also thank God for the vision of Onpassive, because this is where really we are getting all these networking and given these opportunities to come out and do what we can really do best as we also continue on this journey of Onpassive. So I thank God for the founders of Onpassive, the CEO Ash Mufareh. We love him. We cherish him because he's opening these doors, these opportunities. And thank you, Yvonne, for the boldness, the courage. But remember, we are here for you. And I felt I need to connect with you. I know you have not made a mistake. It is the favor of God. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you. Can I just say a little something? I'm sorry. Thank you for what you just said. You mentioned something there that it is something that all of us are confused. The governments are confused. And families are confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to turn to. When people are psychologically and emotionally traumatized, when they are psychologically and emotionally abused, discriminated upon, and enslaved, it does not go one way. It goes both ways. We have come to the point where we need to tell the truth. Let the truth be told to the world. We have been educated wrongly, and a lot of things are going on that the government doesn't even know what to do because they are confused themselves. But as individuals, as these kind of platforms, as these kind of movements, as these kinds of truth, when we come together, we can begin to break those chains little by little by telling the truth and educating our children with the truth so that they will grow up to know the truth, not the lies that have been buried in books for generations on end. Because If we don't do it, this thing will go on and on and on. Because you see it in a little girl, a little boy that is crying out for help with the use of a gun to gun down somebody at the age of 6 with a gun. How is that so? How did that happen? Do we blame that little boy or little girl? No, we blame ourselves because we did not bring the truth to the table, to him or her, that we need to do this, the truth. And it is only the truth that can set us free. When we tell the truth, sometimes it might be difficult. It's not easy. We want to just cover up things. We want to just prefer to tell what people want to hear. No, when we tell the truth, it means that we love those that we are telling the truth to. I would prefer somebody reprimand me, even in an angry way, or pull my hand and say, hey, Yvonne, I think this is this, than this. Tell the truth, because the truth will help our youths. The truth will help our families, our children. The truth will help the entire global economy. It's not going to be easy, but we can do this. You can bring your gifts. I bring my own. We come together. We start telling them the truth. Write the truth in books. We know that it's not going to be easy because certain people are going to go against the truth. We need to eliminate all of this discrimination. What racism, discrimination, abuse has done psychologically to the global economy is hurting everyone. People are on pain medication without knowing, because that pain is mostly emotional pain from what has happened globally and in families. We need to eliminate all of this. Our children don't need it. Let us live a world that everybody will be happy to know that I can say, hey, Auntie Lynn, I don't like what you told me, but what can you do better to eliminate this situation? And I take it without being very personal with those kind of things. Those are the kind of truths that we need. A truth to say, hey, my sister, my brother, I love you. We all are one. We were created as one. But we take color, we take education, we take money, we take all of the other things to define who we are. Those things don't matter. Those things are just an aid with the truth in mind and love to help us navigate this world so that we can be happy. Happiness, good health is all we really need. The other things will come. And that is why we are here today. And, you know, I am a crybaby. I'm just so grateful for all of you here, because you guys came here because you have that vision too in your hearts. We can do this. I put my number in the chat there. Text me. We can do this. We can do it. And I pray to God for continuous good health, because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm moving on. Whether you come or not, but you will come later on, because the Spirit of Almighty God and my ancestors will pull you in to join. Thank you guys so much, and I love you all.
Thank you, Sister Yvonne. You've said it all. Auntie Lynn, do you want to say something, or I should go ahead?
Yeah, if it's time, if you want to hear from the attendees,
Okay.
I think we have someone that wants to speak, a couple actually, that want to express themselves.
Okay, I still have Shaya Yogi's hand up. Is he around to talk to us now?
Hopefully, let's see if he'll unmute.
Can you unmute Shaya? I've asked you to unmute, please.
Yeah, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon.
Good evening.
I'm talking right away from the UAE. I'm a Cameroonian residing in the UAE. I had the notification for this meeting, but I was so much busy, I had to rush home. So at least I can attend for the very first time in such a wonderful meeting in Onpassive. I have not attended some live streaming webinars because sometimes I just like to listen and enjoy on what is happening. But today I have to join, not to say more, not to speak more further, but to say thank you to everyone. God bless us. God bless our CEO, Mr. Mufareh, and all the teams in the Hyderabad, in Dubai, the US, everywhere we are located in the world. We have been winning and we are still winning and we win forever because we have people who are determined to do it. We have teams who are working for us. Sometimes I wonder if I can give just a hand to them, any hand of help, but so far as I can reach to them, a word that might come out of my mouth, like a word of appreciation, will free what I have in my heart, like a burden, just to say thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. May we stay blessed and remain blessed in Onpassive as we grow. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Joya. Thank you so much for your words of appreciation. Can we have Jen ask it on mute, please? Is Jen still there? Can you unmute, please?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, great. Yes, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm also from Kenya, and it's really interesting that this is happening now because just last week, I was discussing the same thing with one of the founders, one of my fellow founders here. And the reason we're talking about it is because we saw a case of a young man who needed to go to high school, but his parents couldn't afford to pay the fees. So he had to work in some construction site somewhere. Unfortunately for him, a member of parliament noticed him, and he is lucky because the member of parliament or senator of whatever he is going to pay for his education. And so our discussion was, what about those who do not bump into a member of parliament? What happens to them? You know, because there's so many of our children that are falling by the wayside simply because of lack of funds. Really, at the end of the day, that's all it is. The schools are there, but the children cannot continue. And what impact is that going to have in the future of this country? So it is so interesting that the focus of this group is really about education. Now, Kenya has a bit of a head start as far as focusing on the girl child is concerned. We started talking about the girl child many years ago, and programs were put into place, and actually it's been quite successful. And if you go to offices in Nairobi, you'll actually find that they're mostly run by girls. However, the unintended consequence of that has been that the boy child got lost along the way, fell by the wayside. And now we have other consequences of this, where our young men are all caught up in, you know, the ones who are not able to help themselves. We have a sense of hopelessness with these young men. And also, you know, we have an epidemic of addictions and just young men who are lost. So, and so now the question is, what does one do? So there are many challenges as far as education is concerned. And I'm really happy that we have this opportunity being founder members in Onpassive, and also the fact that we have such genius leaders, Mr. Mufareh and his team, to provide, I think, leadership, but even more than that, to provide the means and ways in which we, each one of us, can contribute to ensure that we are doing what we can to rescue our youth and also to secure the future of our countries. That really is what my contribution is. And so I'm really happy to be a part of this. And yes, I'm in all the way. Thank you.
Thank you
so
thank
much.
you so much. Thank you.
My sister
Thank you so
Esther,
much.
can I just say something?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much, Jane. Thank you so much for what you've just said. You know, I am so grateful that we are inculcating the youths, but with the focus on young girls. And why? We're not just going to educate the young girls. These young girls are still going to marry, mingle with the boys. And if we are doing anything, we got to do it for the entire youth community, even including families. What are the resources that we can begin to put in place that will take one person from one small step to the other? Because if we do not educate those young boys, like you've said, I've seen it. I've seen examples. I have been paying tuitions in Cameroon, but it's not enough. I have been buying books and backpacks and pens and doing things, but it's not enough. It's not enough. But when this opportunity of Onpassive came through this one man, the vision of Mufareh, I'm like, yes, this is a dream come true.
Yeah.
And I am going to do this so that every child will have that opportunity. Because when you give an opportunity equally to children, to youths, you are raising their sense of self-worth, self-esteem, and dignity. But when you help one child and not the other, you are placing that child above the other. They start looking at themselves because they've not been trained well to think high of themselves. They start thinking backwards. I am an example. Some of those girls that didn't have the opportunity of the village, for the village to educate them, they consider themselves down. When they talk to me, sometimes they put themselves down. I can only talk and cry and say, we are all the same, because you have resources that I don't have. I had Lynn Nakamoto, Esther, Brady, Karine, and Divina, who were alongside with me, helping me. They have resources that I don't have. And that is why they were helping me. There is no one person do it all, or no one person know it all. We can do these things. We can start from somewhere, selling bitter leaf like I was doing. We have to look around our environment, our inner environment first, before our outer environment. What is it that I can start doing today, even though it is not something that I love to do, that will propel me to get to where I want to be? Is it to go and help sweep the streets? Is it to go and help volunteer for somebody? Is it to go and help just sell bitter leaf or sell fruits? I had to begin to build that for myself. And when you take that step and that determination, guess what? Something magical happens that you don't know. It happened for me magical from nowhere, because all what I was waiting for is to die. But I was not going to die without a fight. And I was determined, and something happened that the villagers came together, because I would be picking pieces of papers and the pen. I was always wanting to write, because I heard that my freedom and success was going to come from acquiring an education. That's what I was doing. And they came together from nothing. Some giving me fish pond to fish and sell to go to school. Some giving me a tree of plum to harvest and sell. Some giving me savon. Some giving me palm oil to use. What did they not do? Some of them are no more. They died. Some of them have been helping, but I still cannot do it to everybody. But I know that together, we are here. Let's do this. We can do it. All over the world, including United States of America. This is home for me now. Why not even start here? It is all over, and we can do this. Let's do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We have another hand. Powell, please, can you unmute? Please.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me unmute and also put the video.
Yeah.
Just okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you also, Esther.
Thank you.
I've listened to the discussions, and it resonates with what happens in our society. I'm based in South Africa, but I'm from Cameroon. All what has been said is what resonates with our society as we walk around the continent. And even where I'm based here, it's very prevalent. So it's something which it's so dear to our hearts, and something which I think would need to support. And I can assure you that there are many who are thinking this direction, but probably have not, and started something small, but not in this scale. And I think that with this confidence and courage, which you're pushing this forward, would only see these goals realized, because it is what is yearning in the hearts of persons. And I think that it may start at individual level, but I think as it grows, because of the passion that we have, it will lead to the point where we would be able to lobby governments through probably lawmakers and departments that are connected to these in different ways, in education, entrepreneurship, or other sources, to see how they can support this initiative. Because, like you say, if we achieve this, it is a good for everybody, not just for the individuals, but for the society, for the government, for the country, for the continent, and for the globe. So I'm in support of this, and I just want to say, do not relent. We'll all support you. We are here. Let's work together to see this dream come true. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we have another hand up. That's Mufareh. Can you unmute, please?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Let me take this opportunity to thank everyone who's here and to thank God who has kept us from 2023 up to 2020, from 2022 up to 2023. First of all, on this matter, knowledge and love is the key, is the starting point of everything. You first love things.
Maybe having internet problem.
Yeah, it looks like.
Are you still there, brother?
He's in Uganda and his network is weak there.
Yeah, I think it's network issue.
Yes, I see
If
so.
Vera can come back, but try Ahmed first, maybe.
Yeah, Ahmed, please, could you unmute? We'll get back to him when he's connected back. Ahmed?
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Ahmed.
everyone.
Yeah.
I am in Hargeisa,
welcome.
Somaliland. I'm very excited to be here and participate this very interesting meeting. We are on the way to improve our skills, life, and our company. It is very important to upgrade our skills, our businesses, and also appreciate our COA, Mufareh, who offered to us this golden opportunity. Thank you, all of you. I'm saying you handworkers were together.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed. Should we get, have you finished? Should we call another
Yes,
person?
yes,
Okay.
I finished it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Can we have Mr. Mufareh back, if he's back in? Are you still there? Okay, I think that's the last. Maybe he's still having problem with his internet. I'll leave the floor if any other person wants to say anything.
I just want to keep thanking you guys so much. You don't know what you have done. You don't even know. And I'm just gonna cry all through, but you don't know what you've done. I have not been sleeping, and I'm just surmising in my mind, I just keep ruminating, and I said, Lord, help us. Help people to come together, because I cannot do this all by myself. And I have Esther there, I have Brady, I have Karina, I have Lynn, I have Divina. And some people started calling me, just calling. And they know that I don't know a lot of things, but they were willing to stand to support us carry this ahead. Esther sometimes will laugh when I say, I don't know, what are we going to do? He say, don't worry, we will do this. And it's the same that the other ladies are saying. You know what? This is a spirit. It's not magic. Magic comes only in these words and this support that we are giving one another. It's not the degree that we paste on the wall and say, I am a doctor of this, or I am this. No, it is that thing that comes from our heart that, you know what? I have to be that voice of hope. I have to give my heart out to somebody. I have to stretch my hand out to help. I need to cook food to go visit somebody who is hungry. I need to volunteer at the Veterans Hospital to help the veterans. I need to do something to know that if Esther is saying, oh, I don't know if I can get out of bed to do this, or my neighbor to say, hello, is everything okay? What can I do to help you? To be of service. Because the greatest service to humanity, the greatest service of all, is to serve another human being, regardless of the color, the creed, the level of education, regardless of the volume of your bank account, regardless of anything. We can do this. We can do this. Let's do it. And I thank you guys so, so much. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you don't even know. This is going to enter into the history books of one global movement and the history books of the world and the books that I am writing, because this is where the children and the youths are going to begin, and families that are confused, even global economies, even governments. We need to go together from one government of one country to the other to kneel down and ask them for ways that we can come together to do this. Because that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I will cry. I will do whatever it takes, like I used to do when I was a child. If they didn't do the right thing, I'll rub myself in the mud and cry up and down until that thing is done. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing, because we need to champion the cause of humanity through the eyes of our youths, particularly our young girls, that we're doing all. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Sister Yvonne. If I may say something more, please, it is true that it's just a few of us that is trying to bring this movement, one movement. We would really like your support in any area. You might want to help us in this to make sure we achieve this goal. One global goal for the whole world. It's not for Africa. It's not for United States of America alone. It's not for United Kingdom. It is for the whole world. In any way, in any form, you will help us to move this movement forward. We will really, really appreciate your contribution. Please do let us know. Sister Yvonne, I think you've left your number.
Yes, I did.
Good. Thank you so much for answering this call. When I joined, I was overwhelmed with the crowd that started with us this first day. I had to call Sister Yvonne to ask what is going on. Honestly, because I wasn't expecting this. It's really, really, amazing and surprising. Honestly, from our heart of hearts, we are grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And special thanks to you, Auntie Lynn. I call you Auntie Lynn because you are our big sister.
Yes. Yes.
And ever since, not just for this one global movement, you have been the one who has been holding my hand, sending things my way. And I keep bothering you. I never heard you even say, no, the kind of patience that you have, I don't think I can have that kind of patience. I just want to really thank you for everything. And you directing me towards good people. You just brought a beautiful Divina into our circle. And she is the kind that is so spontaneous. You wanting to do something, she is right on it. Immediately. I don't know how some people act like that. You're going to have to teach me those virtues. Those are good lessons that I need to learn. Your help, your love, the work you do is showing in me. That uplifted me because I was just wondering, what am I going to do? I really want this to happen. What am I going to do? Esther is encouraging me. The others, Brady, Karen, but these two are there working, the IT people and the graphic designers. Oh my goodness. I really love you guys. I love you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Okay. Sorry.
Anyone want to say anything, please?
Oh, Sister Esther, thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll be very silent. Auntie Lynn, thank you so much. Auntie Divina, thank you so much for making this a reality. Thank you, everyone, for making it possible. Honestly, there is no us without you. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so much. And please don't forget, we'll be having our meetings every Sunday, but we will be able to update you on the further steps that we're going to take and the meeting times, because they're going to be light adjustments that are going to be made. So we really wish to see you all the time so that we can really unveil the whole package for everyone to know what is going on. Our practical steps, the steps we're taking to accomplish this mission. So we are really, really grateful to have you all here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And now, Sister Yvonne.
I am so happy. I'm just saying, I just want to say thank you. I'm just so happy. I can keep talking and talking because it's been a long journey. I never knew. I asked myself a lot of time, why am I alive? Why am I still alive? I cheated death. I was supposed to have been gone like the other young girls, like the other youths. I was supposed to have been gone, but why am I alive? I am alive for a purpose. I have a reason, and by the grace of God, I will fulfill that reason. And I thank God that I have these other visionaries, Esther, Brady, Crane, Lynn, Divina, all of you guys there that I will not be able to call your names. I'm not very good with names, but we are together. Reach out. Even if you need to vent, if you just need to talk, reach out. We are here. Everybody has something to bring to the table. You have it because we were born and given dominion over the earth. We were born with gift embedded in us. Because of the confusion of the world, we are unable to dig deep inside of us to pull those gifts out. But guess what? Together we can pull it out. We can do that. We can do that. And I just, you know what? Let me stop here. I can just keep talking. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sister Yvonne. Our Sister Lynn, you really made us proud, to be honest. My heart is gladdened that you are here with us. Mr. John, we are most grateful. Anybody I did not mention the name, you are all important to us in this journey. Sister Comfort, we are grateful you are here. Every other person, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This is a movement that is unstoppable. Just like Onpassive is unstoppable. We are getting to the end. We are changing the world. It is called One Global Movement. We have started. This is just the beginning. Every day will be a new story. Exciting story that you will hear and you will say, wow, is this really happening? We have started the journey and we are out to make it work. Please join us in this movement. We are proud to have you all. Thank you so much.
And one thing, Auntie Lynn and others, Sister Comfort, you guys take this message to Mr. Ash Mufareh, because Absolutely. This is what he is all about. Let him hear what has happened here today, because Onpassive gave us the springboard to spring up from where we were, because we did not know any headway. I didn't. But Onpassive came along for a reason. His vision, his mission is the vision and mission ethical standards of one global movement. Let him hear this. He has planted seeds. Seeds that he may not know that he has planted, but he has done so unknowingly because he has that heart for one another, for humanity. Let him get this message from here today that we are behind him. We will take what he has built to all corners of the globe, to every household. Even if we have to walk, we're going to walk to get there. Because sometimes I'm afraid to fly anyway, but we will walk to get there. So please take this message to Mr. Mufareh, and I just want to thank him. I thank all the people that are behind him, the workers that are working behind the scene. Now I sit and click on a button that I never knew how to click on the button on the computer. Now they're working, the engineers, they're high tech in Hyderabad, in Dubai, everywhere, Onpassive, a train station or whatever. Whew, my God, I am living the highest life ever. I am the richest woman on the surface of the earth. I am. And Mufareh, Mr. Ash, let me say Mr. Hey, my God, I want to say it in the dialect, but that's okay. It's only God and my ancestors who will bless that man to go and his family. We are behind you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think we are coming to the end of the meeting. Yeah, it looks like we should continue and continue, but this is a Sunday evening. I think everybody will be planning for those that are working to get themselves together for the week ahead. We are more than grateful, more than grateful. We'll meet again next Sunday, but we will communicate the time to you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you all.
Thank you. Everybody can mute and say bye-bye. Thank you.
Everybody please unmute and say bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I love you guys.
Bye. Bye.
We love you. Bye-bye. And get us invited to whatever you're doing.
Auntie Lynn, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm doing something wrong.
Anteline, please, is it possible to stop the recording?
All right, sure.
Thank you.
Lynn, can you remind people of the Heroes webinar tonight, please?
Okay, we have
Thank you, Onpassive.
at 2 p.m. as Comfort says, 2 p.m. Eastern, which is in about an hour. The link is posted in the back office. To get it from the back office. So the Heroes webinar weekly Sunday at 2 p.m. By the Heroes leaders as well as the Old Tech Pros. So please join us. And again, the link is in the back office. That's all in an hour. All righty. Okay, let me close the shut the recording. 1 second. Yes, John. Thank you, everybody. Everybody's unmuted to say bye to each other. And we'll see you in about a week. We'll let you know the time and the details. All righty. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Anteline.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. I've been frozen the whole time until now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.